Hey you guys, here's a special empathetic message to all those who are not against the factors of what's happened during the Dear Biden and all the horrible jokes and hate that Mr. Biden has gotten at his age. Yes, his mental cognitivity has declined over the years. It has not improved. But you got to remember something. Okay. Mr. Joe Biden has been a victim of multiple brain aneurysms. And what do you see here? Sourced off Google by the AI overview. Right there, neurological defects. Brain damage, speaking difficulties, and weakness. The man survived his brain aneurysms way beyond the normal age rate, and he's lucky to still be alive because right here, it shows right here, 25% of people die within 24 hours and 50% die within 3 months. Mr. Joe Biden has actually survived multiple brain aneurysms, at least more than 2, if not equal to that. And the fact that he beat Donald Trump in the 2020 election and he had the integrity to step down says a heck of a lot more than him than anything that has to do with Trump. And that doesn't make me an empathizer to just sympathize the fact that Joe Biden made some terrible mistakes. But the fact that he did that and he had the integrity to step down, kudos to Mr. Joe Biden. And now we're on to the new future to see what comes out of the Trump administration. And if Trump makes a worse status of this country, he's just helped polarize this country away from the Republican and Democratic Party, MAGA versus the far extreme leftism, and all of that stuff that everyone's so afraid of, all of you guys in MAGA and everybody on the Republican side, and all the stuff that you're afraid of, and even people in our own party, whom of which can be independents, whom of which could be anybody who's not in this whole extremism, tired of being left or right. Welcome now, because MAGA, the dumpster fire, the party is out. And I wouldn't even really call it a party. I'd call it a dumpster fire. And we got to be really careful not to burn ourselves, burn our neighbors, burn each other, and unite together. Stop hating. As Christianity, religions, and everything else out there, and the old topics of let's not discuss anything about money, politics, or religion. Well, guess what? We better talk about it, because if you don't talk about it, you get what we're dealing with now. And people have already voted in and shown their true colors. Over 74 million Americans, almost 75 million Americans showed their colors where they belong. They belong to MAGA. And they're not for this country, even though they'll say they're for this country. But the people on the other side, Kamala Harris' supporters, is just barely over the 71 million. You want to laugh about that if you're in the Trump side? Well, I'm sorry. We're going to see who's laughing when Trump's in office. And then you're holding our Republicans responsible, since it's going to be full, complete, total, what appears to be Republican control in both the House. Possible, not confirmed, but there's more Republicans than there are Democrats at this moment. It could be a win for them. We don't know. Definitely the Senate, which passes everything. And if you go back in the past, here's a little fun fact for you all who like to rub it in people's face. Republicans versus Democrats in the past during different administrations still couldn't get things done. We had so many government shutdowns during Republican-controlled Senates than that of which was Democrats. And the Democrats were not happy about it. So you tell me what's wrong with our parties. I say, just because I've made a statement before, I'm not running for president, I think people need to share my videos and pass my information around, because I'm fighting for the future of our kids and our present. I'm a guy who everyone seems to just look at once, bypass quickly, hardly view in. All of those who do value what I'm doing, just appreciate the fact that I really do care more for you guys than I care for myself. Solitary Man by Neil Diamond is a song that I listen to, reminded by the fact that women and people around me like to play games, and I'm just a solitary man, and that's all I'll ever be. May never have a partner, may never have kids, may never have happiness, but I'll be daggone sure I'm going to fight for you guys. I'll be fighting for you, and the love that I get from you guys and the warmth that I get from that, just from the online interconnectivity, means the world. I'm hoping to make everybody proud, and if I earn the point to get to a point to have merchandise, as I've said before, own t-shirts, earn money, donations, you better believe I'll be hearing your advice and your tips first. And you tell me where to put that money. If you want me to put it in the stock market, if you want me to invest in it, if you want me to help you guys make money so we can all contribute and do this together, let me know your thoughts. I've had an idea about that for a long time. But I promise you this, I'm going to be the one to make sure that it goes to the right causes to fight for the kids in the future, because a lot of people talk the talk, but I'm the type of person that will walk the walk. Thanks for watching Mcluvin News.